you, I can only think of Meher Shah. That's the kind of impactful acting that you've done. I mean, I know I'm talking to Ayush, but it's like, okay, there's this agent from Call My Agent Bollywood, and what all is he up to? How do you feel that your show is so successful and everybody has liked it, and your character has been so appreciated?
It feels great, it feels great, especially when this is my debut, and it's my OTT debut on Netflix, and I couldn't have asked for a better opportunity to get launched in. And primarily, you would want everything to go well, and it did for me. Like a lot of people, a lot of reviews, everyone around me has been saying that you've done well. And as a first time uh, acting gig on an OTT, it feels really validated, and I feel really thankful and grateful that wow, my first thing has gone really well, and now I can push myself and go beyond the limits of what I think I have, and next time even try pushing the boundaries a little higher. So it feels very good, and I'm really pumped and excited to do much better in the next one already. So yeah, so that gives you the trust and faith and confidence that okay, if people have liked me in my first, then obviously this is
You're
the
being
formula.
loved by people, your audience. There's this whole huge fan following for Meher Shad. And then there's this responsibility that you have to live up to their expectations.
Yes, exactly,
So
exactly.
you did mention that there's a next in your kitty already. We'll get to that. But first tell us, how did you get this role?
So, it was during the lockdown, and I'd been doing before the lockdown, I'd been doing a lot of YouTube shows, and all the YouTube shows which I was doing were doing really well for me. And I was looking for something at the OTTs, but, nothing which was coming my way was worth starting at. So I thought I'll wait. It's okay. I'll start off with the one I think is the right one for me. And one day I just get a call my agent as an audition, and it was the lockdown. The lockdown had already begun, and auditions were not happening physically. You wouldn't go there and audition. And Nandini Shrikant ma'am was taking the test for this, and her assistant Aditya called me and said you have to test for it. And he also sent me the original Wale ka link and said you can watch it for reference. And I was like, I don't want to watch it because I'll try copying that. So I'll just send the audition and see how it goes. So I learned my lines. I did my audition. I remember my mom was recording, and Aditya was on Zoom, and he was giving me the cues, and that's how I got like this uh, part. And I auditioned for it, and he said, "Okay, we'll take some days, and then I'll get back to you." And during those days, I started watching the show, and I became such a huge fan of the show, and I was like, "Oh no, I hope I get it." And luckily, it worked out. The next time he called me, he was like, "Yo, meeting with Shad Ali sir," and I was like, "It's another audition." He's like, "No, it's a meeting. You've got the part." And I was like, "What? Just one audition? Are you sure?"
Oh,
And they said, "Yeah, he liked you very much." And I was like, "Okay." I was still confused. I was still certain that वहां जाके surprise test होगा, but ऐसा कुछ हुआ नहीं. So it was
नहीं हुआ.
nice. नहीं हुआ.
Very nice. So that's really nice. I mean, आपने जब वो show देखा, the French version of the show, the original, what was your take about your own character that you had to play
Oh, I
in the
love that
Bollywood
character.
version?
And I primarily watched it for that reason only. How much is he in the show? What is his arc? How is the show? So, when I watched it, I instantly became a fan of the show, firstly. And secondly, out of everyone, I genuinely associated and related the most with him because he's very pure, he's very loving, he's very passionate towards his actors and clients. And he's not like, you know, what uh, uh, Rajat sir or
Purely
Ahana was playing.
professional
Like,
and business
yeah,
minded.
yeah, he's not those
One
business
of
minded kind of agents. He was like a pure, heartful kind of an agent. And that's what appealed to me about him. And he was the most lovable character for me. So, yeah. So, in that sense, I think I was sold totally.
when you were doing this, your character, Meher Shah, what all preparation went into it?
So I have been training for this, I think, my whole life because I just joined an agency like a year back before that, and I've been acting since the last 6, 7 years now. And I always used to negotiate my own budgets. I used to manage my own dates. I used to go for my own auditions. I used to be the sole representative of myself. There have been times where my
So
friends were
your
like,
own
"Yeah,
agent.
yeah," and my friends were also like, "Yeah, you negotiate pretty well. Why don't you do that for us as well?" And I've negotiated for my friends as well, like talking to people like, "Hi, I'm this one's agent, and please tell me what." And I've got them good budgets. So this is something when you're an
You
actor
have
and
the
you're
knack
starting
of it
off.
all.
Yeah, when you're starting off and you don't have family in this, you have to learn everything and be solely responsible for yourself on the job. And I think I've got training from there. Obviously, when I got the part, I was already with the management. I used to talk to them so much regarding as to how do they crack a client, to how do they calm them down, because a role of a client, a role of a agent is not only getting the people work, it's also about understanding what the person wants to do and how to facilitate that, how to make that person feel comfortable, how to you sometimes have to be their fathers, their friends, their mentors, their guides, their motivators. You have to play a lot of roles. So not everyone is good at every role. So is what I learned from my agents, and to that is what I applied over here and thinking, oh, this is like a, we always think, यार हमारा agent हमारे लिए काम नहीं ला रहा, बस खत्म. But it's not that. There's a human side to it, and that's what was more appealing to me in this show. And I learned so much. अभी मैं ऐसे मेरे एजेंट्स के साथ वैसे भी मैं कभी उनको डांटता नहीं था, बट अब तो मैं वैसे यू गेट अ
Talent
लॉट ऑफ
है.
एम्पैथी, यू गेट अ लॉट ऑफ एम्पैथी फॉर देम एंड यू आर लाइक ओके यार ठीक है ना चलो. सो इट्स लाइक दैट.
तो आयुष, आप मुझे ये बताइए, जब आप ये कैरेक्टर प्ले कर रहे थे, whatever we see in the show, what we see of you all as agents, is that how the industry works? I mean, we do have an idea that there are agents, there are representatives to all the actors, and then there are people who handle their communications and PR. But give us more about how does it is it how close it is to the reality.
So, this is obviously a work of fiction. The situations over here are, uh, some of them are fictionalized, and but so many of them are true actually. Like, this show actually talks about age, the problems which actresses face because of that. Fears, like Jackie Shroff sir was scared of a dog. And yeah, and there are so many, that's a very small example, but there are so many people who are scared of fire, who are scared of water. And as agents, you have to try to balance it, help them and help the project as well. So there are truth bombs in it, but it's not entirely the whole and soul truth of life. uh, Obviously it's a work of fiction, and it's meant to be a little larger than life and projected in a way which is a little over the top. So based on that, we've taken some liberties, which is what feels very, and that's what makes it a very light watch, because you don't have to take the show seriously. You have to take it in a, oh, aisa bhi ho sakta hai. I didn't know this ke are Richa Chadda and Ali Fazal are dating and they're fighting. That's very that's something which would not be a problem for a normal person. They would be like, हाँ वो sort कर देंगे ना. But when you're shooting and the
Yeah, when it comes
every
to
a lot.
work and how it becomes an impediment to your
Yeah.
work. Yeah.
So and
Turns everything around.
these things must be happening on set, and there are far worse stories which we've heard, like throughout our lives and our careers. But I'm glad those were not projected. A light kind of a vibe was projected, which I felt was fun. So yeah.
Show has
Hint.
been really loved. Yeah. Your character is this very chill person who's so helpful, who's so loving, and who's so cute. Are you the same in real life as well?
I am very helpful for sure, and I am very nice as a human being, which I like to believe. Uh, but I don't know about cute. That you'll have to ask the people around me, because how do I answer that question? But yeah,
Haven't you been getting those compliments?
I get them, and
How
I
close is
always
that?
get. I always get them as how are you so cute? And I have no idea how to answer that. How am I so cute? How do I know this? I have genuinely have no idea about this. Maybe that's what makes me cute, that I don't know why I'm cute.
So while you don't know how or why you cute, who was the cutest amongst all the celebs that you were working with, your co-stars?
Oh, of co-stars, of course. I really enjoyed working with Sony ma'am a lot. She's the cutest, I feel. She would get me food. She would get me sweets every day from her house. And on my birthday, she would send me cake. So she was really sweet and kind and cute. And even Ahana used to get food for so many people every day. Like, we all used to have lunch together. And there were people who were not from Bombay, obviously couldn't prepare lunch and stuff like that. Ahana used to get food for them. I used to get food for them. Sony ma'am used to get food for them. So it just used to be a party. So I really find both of them very, very cute and close to my heart. Amongst the cameos, I felt Dia Mirza was one of the sweetest people I've ever worked with. She's so kind and she's so sweet. Uh, uh, Even Farah Khan, ma'am, when she came on set, she made biryani for all of us, and we went to her van and we had biryani. And such a big vessel pace she had got, and I was like, "Wow, this is a party! This is going to be a fun day." So many people of them were cute on this set. Like, it was filled with cuties. Even Shad sir was one of the kindest people I've worked with. He's so chill and he's so uh, helpful towards young new actors. Like, I remember one day I wasn't happy with the scene I was doing, and that was the last scene of the day. And I messaged him on the way back that I don't think so. I did it well. Can I get a chance to do another one? And the next day, the call time for everyone was 10 o'clock. He pushed everyone's call time to 10:30, and he called me at 10. And then from 10 to 10:30, he made me do that scene. He was like, "Are you happy now?" And I'm like, "Yes, I'm really happy now." And that's when he won me over completely. And I was like, "Wow, this set is filled with really nice people." So, yeah,
It
a
was
lot
more
of
like
them.
family working together. There was a lot of
Yeah,
fun. There was party.
yeah,
Yeah,
for
it
sure.
was.
And you can't even expect this on your first shoot, like I didn't know anyone, and there was no business of them being so kind to me, but they were. So I'm really glad that they were. Yeah.
While you're telling us it was all so fun and nice and everybody was so good, but how was it shooting in the new normal post lockdown?
Oh, that was a little annoying and challenging in the beginning, because everyone was a little scared in the first week. After that, nobody cared, because you're shooting 24/7 with each other. So fear started to become less. But I remember the first 3, 4 days, everyone was in their mask, everyone was distancing. And when you had to remove your mask and go do the scene, there was a little fear and there was a little uneasiness amongst everyone. But I think it takes 3, 4 days, and post that it started getting better, because I think we were a production which started in October last year, and that time it had just like shoots had just started. So not a lot of people knew a lot of things. Vaccinations had not rolled out, so it was a little scary. But we had no COVID case in the whole shooting process, which is 2 months, which is a great thing.
Now let's come to the next that you were talking about when you started the conversation. Give me some details.
So I can't tell you much about it, but it's a film, and I've just
Wow,
completed my
that's very nice.
yes, I've completed my first film, and it's going to release next year sometime. I think in March or April. I have a feeling it's going to release at that point of time, and uh, yeah, that's about. I don't know if it's a theatrical. I don't know if it's going to come on an OTT. I have no idea right now. I just know that it's getting edited, and it's going to come out soon. So
You're done shooting with the film. You're
yes, I'm
shooting for
done.
the film.
I'm done shooting. I
And
finished shooting like a month back.
and all right. And can you tell us more about it as to who are your co-stars or not yet?
I will be killed.
Okay, no, we don't want you to get killed. That's okay. Knowing that you have a film that's going to soon get released, when is it expected? Sometime in 2022?
Yes, they're saying that
Maybe?
it's gonna be Aprilish is what they're looking at. So let's hope for the best.
Yeah, definitely. So, like you were just saying that I don't know whether it's theatrical or whether it's OTT. Does it matter to you anymore?
I really do not have a problem with it coming out on OTT or theaters because I've come from the internet. So if it's on the internet, it's the best for me. Like I don't have any problems. Yeah, but if it comes on the theater, of course, it's a tick off your bucket list where you want your films to come in the theater and you want it to do well. So either ways, it's a bonus wherever it comes out. Doesn't matter. As long as people see it, it's the most important thing is that people should watch it wherever it releases. I have no problems with that.
So, apart from this movie, I think there's also a season two in the pipeline.
I don't know as of
Call My
now.
Agent also.
We've not been told as to shooting dates as of now. But I'm sure there would be a season two. I hope there is a season two, and there is that we shoot it soon. Now, I think the writing for it must be going on as of now. So it's not formally announced.
Yes, there's
What next? Is there going to be something more to the story?
I have, yeah, for sure. There will be more. There'll be so many new cameos. There'll be like so much more. So I'm just hoping that season two is bigger and much larger and better in every way possible. So we just have to wait and know. I have no idea. Nobody's told me season two is happening. If you know it, please tell me.
Okay, definitely. Anyway, so between shooting for a film and shooting for a series, is there much difference?
I feel a season gives you much more time in terms of establishing your character and establishing a story and establishing arcs and stuff like that because you have like 6 hours of content. But in a film, it's so concise in like less, like it's 2 hours or probably 1 hour, 45 minutes. So you have to convey a lot of things in that much time. So, and that's the beauty of films. Like you just watch it and then you're done with. So in terms of length is the only I think difference. In terms of hard work, in terms of effort, I think it's all the same because you have to work equally hard in both the aspects as an actor. But I think when you're doing a web show, it just the shooting is prolonged for a lot more period of time than when you do a film of what I
So
have
then you
done.
become that character.
Yeah, and you have a lot of chances to redeem yourself, even if some scenes do
Right.
not go good, do not go as per you've planned it. But in a course of a season, you have a lot of time to save that. But in terms of a film, you wouldn't get that much time, Like if you do a scene badly, then you better do the next one right, because you don't have much time.
So, Ayush, you're a Punjabi, right?
Yes, yes.
And this is what you always wanted to do. You wanted to be a part of the glitz and glam of the B Town.
Yes, I always wanted to be an actor. I also love a lot of. I've assisted in 4 films, so I'm also interested in the behind the scenes. I really like direction. I really like production. I really like writing. I like a lot of these things as well. So it was while I was assisting, I realized that I want to be a part of this world. Acting is something which appealed the most to me, and I was like, why I should give it a try. And I was like, if God forbid nothing happens in acting, then I'd have the other avenues because I love this world, uh, the film world. So something over here was my idea, but I'm so glad and I'm grateful that acting is helping me
Acting
out.
happened.
And yes,
And moving forward, what is it? What is the dream project that you would want to do or you want to be a part of?
there's so many of them. I don't know. Like,
Give
can't
me
even
some
tell
idea.
you how it.
Tell
Like,
us
I
a
would love to
director
be.
you want to work with, an
Oh,
actor, an actress, you
I
want to
would love to.
romance on screen.
I'd love to work with Imtiaz Ali sir. Like, I'm a huge Imtiaz Ali sir fan, and like I would drop everything in a minute and just go work with him. Uh, then there is the Zoya Akhtar. Oh my God, I really love her. There is there's Karan Johar, so then there's I don't know, there's so many. How do you all of them? Because you've seen them while growing up and you would want to work with each and every one of them. And that's something which I was like, okay, man, this is this at least Shad Ali sir is tick mark now. He's always on the list of he's made Bunty Bubbly, he's made Satya, and you
Yes.
always wanted to be in the same room as he is, and he's such a wonderful person. So yeah, of course, many more.
And what about your stuff online on the internet, your YouTube and social media? That continues?
Yeah, I think to strike a perfect balance is what we all as artists try to do, and I think that's what I'm also trying to create. More so because as and when life gets a little hectic with acting projects, you don't get much time to do things on social media because
Yes.
I have so many creative friends and they're wonderful and they're beautiful in creating content, but sometimes you don't get the time to go sit with them, chill with them, jam with them, make a video with them, so automatically that starts reducing. But the minute I get time, I make sure that I get back to chilling with them and just shooting something fun. And it's always fun to do something fun. So it's I take it like that. I don't take it as a task. But if I feel like, yeah, I'll just call one of my friends and I'm like, hey, do you want to do this? It's really funny. I've thought of it. So and they're also like very sporting about it. So I'm trying to maintain like a balance on it because it's fun to do both. Why can't I do both?
Why not? Yes, of course. You just have to find the time to both the things.
Yeah.
Yeah. And any message for your Punjabi viewers? Being a Punjabi yourself.
Punjabi viewers is that I have promised myself that 2022 is the year that I will learn Punjabi fully, Tate, and I will break the world once I learn Punjabi because my mom, dad, they speak very fluently. They know how to read and write as well. But since I was born in Amritsar, but I was brought up in Bombay my whole life, like since I was one.
Yeah.
I have no clue about how to read and write Punjabi, but I've heard a lot of it to understand it completely, and I also say some things, but it's so broken that I want to learn how to speak in Punjabi nicely. So that's like my goal for next year, that I need to learn a language that is Punjabi.
So are
Promise.
we leaving them with a promise that next time when we interview, you will say something in Punjabi?
Something kya full interview in Punjabi.
That's nice. That will be really good. I'm sure the Tribune viewers would be happy to hear you speak Punjabi.
Pakka, pakka. Bas classes अभी ढूंढनी पड़ेंगी.
I hope you find that too.
Yes.
And soon. Thank you so much, Ayush, for joining us. And
Thank
thank you
you.
for being a part of Tribune.
Thank you so much.